Hello and welcome back to some more Europa Universalis 4 as Sweden/Scandinavia, and we are back. It has been a little while, but we are back and we are ready to continue. So, truce with Castile here. I have a diplomat in Venice doing naughty things. We free to lose from La French. I'm thinking that wars of aggression. Well, we haven't quite done enough of that, actually. That's Thuringia, they are random douchebag. I don't think there's anyone we can peacefully annex or vassalize. We might be able to invade Gelre, but they're allied with like everyone and their mother, so frack that. However, there is Kurland here. They are allied with Austria and Crimea. Austria is meaningless, and while they are in a coalition, and while there are a lot of people in the coalition, oh. If I had an extra diplomat I could send that would be really useful. I could declare war on Kurland. Austria, there's a good chance that Austria would come in, and then we would be able to take Mecklenburg. Oh, decisions. Anything good? Lose mercantilism, national trade income modifier, technology cost goes up, production efficiency goes down. Mercantilism, yeah, I'm just catching up. That's trade power, trade income. Well, the vast majority of our cash money is coming from trade. That one is, how much was that, 5 or 10%? 10! 5% tech cost, but we could eat that hit if we had to. Agriculture. Technology cost again goes up, but for defense. But that doesn't last that long. Yeah, screw that, but ooh. This is interesting. Okay, this. Okay. Okay, first things first, we're gonna send some people to go convert some stuff. I already checked the whatchamacallit rebellion situation off screen, and that is fine, that won't cause a problem. So yeah, we are annexing these two. We did at one point frack Castile. You are currently in a coalition against me and we have a truce. Don't have a truce with Louis here, but that's not a problem. I think our next war of aggression would have to be in Kurland here, to seize greater power over the Baltic ever so slightly, and to get a bit more power in, well, the Lubeck node as well. The Hansa is directly in a coalition, and I'm not interested in opening up that can of worms just yet. That's one of mine, isn't it? And I don't have any troops here. It seems like an oversight. I have troops here though, 9,000 of them. Okay, and I'm slightly over my force limit as well. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna bring those 9,000 troops down to over there, and we'll just unpause and let it run. Hello, prestige, sure we'll lose that rather than admin points, because points are valuable. Stuff getting smooshed, very nice. Maybe I should be doing something different and striking against some of these crappy nations over here. And I mean, I am frankly out of vassals, and well, it's probably delusional to think I could actually, you know, seize the trade routes here, and I don't have merchants to spare in any case, but Oh, I have a lot of power there too. It's a pity to let that all go to waste. Okay, all of this is one big node. Right, right. And I have a lot of it. And this flows into here, where it could flow into the Caribbean. Ah! Now that is interesting. Now that is very interesting. Let's take a look at where our merchants actually are. We have one here collecting, that's fine. We have one in Lubeck, where we don't really need him. And yeah, I'm actually gonna recall my merchant from there, and I'm gonna funnel trade along from, well, the Philippines. Okay, he's back. Transfer trade power. There we go. That should help. Wow, that actually cost us a great deal. Or no, that's just Gelray suddenly sending in a bunch of ships to help cause problems for us, fortunately. Okay, is there any place I could conveniently get more merchants? Only here, and that's at second level too. And that would require level 26 in admin, which is... Okay, let's take a look at something else. Oh, discipline plus 10, that would be amazing actually. Legitimacy, prestige decay, manpower recovery, enlightened despotism. No. Oh, and less revolt risk as well. Nor do I get national manpower and income from vessels. Yes, well, we can actually change over to absolute monarchy because more troops! Well, better troops anyway. And yeah, they're free to coalition away as they wish. Right, Gelray just... Did you enter a coalition or didn't you? Ah, they didn't. That was someone else. Never mind. Why does Venice hate me? Because I need to improve my relations a bit more, I guess. How's my military tech doing? France has 22, I have 26, so Venice is actually ahead of me. Don't like that much, but I'm not gonna freak out over it. Austria, Muscovy, Algiers and Japan. Oh my, that stings. If I wanted to declare war on them, that would be harsh. Oh, and once those annex, oh, we're gonna take a hit in our legitimacy for a good long while, actually. Maybe I should... Oh, and I have a heir with a weak claim as well. Dark times ahead. But when has it ever been easy for our nation? We have carved out an empire for ourselves, and that is what counts. And damn it, I was gonna transport you, and I spaced a bit. Whoops. Actually, I was thinking about reorganizing my armies a bit, to be honest. We'll actually start with this one. We will go a bit more cannon heavy, in fact. So, 8 infantry, 4 cavalry and 8 cannon. I just realized I shouldn't have disbanded the, you know, 5th cannon along with, well, these. So, whoops. And 3 more cannons here. I mean, we might as well modernize a bit. I think that kind of composition will work better, cause, you know, cannon. Boom, bitch. You know? This will make us slightly more vulnerable, ever so temporarily, but it won't last for long. There we go. What about here? Yeah, I'm gonna actually go even further over my force limit, just to make sure I can take whatever French forces might come around here, and here they're still traveling. Here again, 3 cannon. And kill. There we go. I think that's all the actual armies. Yeah, I think that's everyone. I have oh, I have one more here that hasn't gotten set up for the reorganization yet, but that's perfectly fine. You and goodbye, looking good. Okay, has that merchant arrived yet? It is, and we are funneling all of that over that way, which then flows into here, which then flows into here, which then flows into here, which then flows into the North Sea, which then flows into Lubeck, and... Huh. Interesting. Interesting. I get 200 out of it. Never mind that. So that's okay-ish. I just might want to wish to have a few more guys there. Against Great Britain. Sure. I'll take Casus Belli. Against those guys. Sure. Now they have some interesting alliances, but nothing that should be absolutely catastrophic. And frankly, finishing, screwing them over might not be the worst idea I have had. Why the fuck am I making 2 here? Definitely shouldn't be doing that. And I have more troops here, right? Yeah, you can stay there, just hold that place, we'll pull you off if we need you. As for here... Well, I'm actually gonna do this and give them a bit of artillery support. That should help. Now we will be noticeably over our force limit, but frankly, who cares? With the amount of cash money we have, we can... Hello! Well then, here we go again. Here we go again. The French have declared war. Prepare for battle. Oh, I never expected this. However did this happen? Oh no, oh no, oh no. Did I start building cannon there? Okay, I did. Anything up here that I will need to know? You essentially need to stay on stomping duty for the most part. Alright. I think. Yes, this does offer an interesting situation. Where do I want to do some damage? Frankly, they have several holdings here which I could relatively easily occupy, and I have troops down here, and another one there, and lots of tiny islands here. And yes, I do have troops here, so I will land them, well, here, on Java. And that should be relatively useful. Who's in this? Everyone and their mother. Excellent. Hey, that's a huge-ish Hanseatic force. Wonderful as always. Makes me feel warm and fuzzy. And they are actually blockading me there. Oh, no, 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 no. No, princess. Fuck no. Hello. I'm actually gonna have to move in and sweep out that particular navy relatively quickly, because that one's gonna be a problem. As for here, I did weaken that force. That might come back to bite me in the ass, unfortunately. You, though, should be perfectly fine, and we will bring you here to deal with that. Great Britain, are you part of this? No, you're smart enough to stay out of it. Okay. This is moderately unpleasant, but perfectly manageable. I'm actually gonna bring the speed down ever so slightly, and what we want to do is we want to head in there and deal with Muscovy's forces. Oh shit, that is bad. I should have some transport somewhere nearby. Right. Purely theoretically. Okay, you. Ah, crap, there's that navy there. I can't move that transport group. Okay. Oh, okay, I have a group right here, so I can bring in additional troops from Sealand. Excellent. Okay. And I lost some galleys in the Baltic. Well, yeah, that was bound to happen. Crap, so many French troops, and they are so goddamn good at what they do. Are you docked yet? Now you are. Okay. Now get in there before everything is ruined. Go! There we go. Excellent. Now we have a decent army there. Are any Muscovian forces attacking? Not yet. Their main navy is here. They seem to be aiming rather heavily for Portugal. After I sweep the Baltic of the Russians, I will be solving that problem as well. What about here? Are we under attack yet? They're moving to Moxos. I think they're trying to bypass me there, so, and that's fine. I'll let them do that. That doesn't bother me much. Think it might be useful to bring these troops down south to South America and try and take as much of their colonial holdings as humanly possible. And yeah, that's just a trade fleet, really. Where are you retreating to, though? Ile-de-France. Well, run back home. I will take care of the Hansa then, in the meantime. Alrighty then. Actually, you can move into there and start working on that. Maybe I should try and carve out an opening there, or maybe just return some cores to the Incas. Or get them to release the Chimu? That's just one holding, though. That's not worth much. It's gold there. Well, that's something I would certainly be willing to consider. Okay then. Yes, I want to establish my naval supremacy, as pretty much always. So yeah. First things first, though, we're gonna smash these forces, and well, it's gonna be a messy war, pure and simple, as always when... Okay, you need to stay in there and not come out. Yeah, they are really focusing on that area. I have a feeling they're really interested in causing trouble right there. Okay, you go and fix that. That should be perfectly good. That's a Russian army, but we should be able to handle that relatively easily, I think. Okay, where the fuck are you retreating to? Leipzig, which is here. We will attempt to chase and obliterate them. You will actually go here, and we'll have work for you to do soon enough. Okay, you are done on that. Excellent. Now it's time to head on down this way. There you go. And we'll fix that particular misunderstanding, shall we say. Alrighty, that's... I'm actually gonna put these onto ships for now. Russia, they might take holding out too. I think it might actually be more beneficial to just take the hit there right now and worry about things later. So those are the places that are actually getting hit. Not a huge problem. Bring some more cannon in. They're just marching around. I think they're trying to move north, in fact. Oh! Fuckers! They just moved back north without any sort of rhyme or reason. Frack. Well, that's unfortunate. I'm gonna have to move them again. Frack. I don't like that. That's not cool. Yes, kill them in Leipzig. Kill them! Boom! Ha 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 ha! So... Oh, no diplomats to send. Well, that's unfortunate, but... At the very least, Venice is on our side. Now, Muscovy is... Right, I can use the forced march. I have that. Shouldn't forget about that. That's important. That's valuable. That allows me to catch retreating douchebags. Excellent. Now, what I want is, I think, colonial conquests. You should have arrived by now, and indeed you have. So, endeavor to march on out. Yeah, do that. We'll take those holdings. Should be perfectly fine. You are repairing, looking good. My guys are once again not converting anything, which is not so good, but not that big a deal. The Hansa is part of this bullshit, if I'm not mistaken. Catch him. Catch him. Okay, there we go. How bad? Mild winter. Well, that's unfortunate. And this is a really big fort, I bet, too. Yeah, that's not good at all. How damaged? Not that damaged. Actually gonna move the random Shebek over here. And you are still trying to move down south. Nobody's attacking my holdings here, which is fine and legit. My transports are still trapped. Okay. Things are, while not ideal, and they never will be ideal in such a big war, they're quite fine. So, I'd say this is going well so far. And in fact, giving France a few nasty defeats here and there might not be the worst idea. I mean, really, it might not be the worst idea. Actually, how well defended is Mecklenburg? Because I'd rather have that in any case, and I should have enough cannon to really stick it to them. Yeah, I do too. Ports blockaded cause random tiny trash. How bad? Let's go and fight them then. Ah, shit. I'm gonna have problems with douchebags there, so I'm gonna send 10 heavy ships back to help maintain order. I should still have enough of a naval power to smash anything France comes up with. Hopefully. Another leader. Oh, yes. Thank you. Yeah, Russia is still trying to siege everything. Oh, so hard. Then again, maybe taking a bit more in the Lubeck node might also be a useful thing to do. It really depends. It depends on so very much. Come on, just gather up. And Charkas is under attack. Terrain. Jungle, mountains, plains, hills. Well then, I'm gonna give him the better of the two leaders and send him in. Come on, gather up. If I can really smash their army, like really smash them. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Start sieging their stuff there. those don't matter, and you can go in there. That's again fine. 5,000 nasty, but it'll have to do. Mecklenburg should fall relatively easily. Over here we have just 1,000. Actually gonna split them up and siege all of these at once. That should make things relatively fun. Huh, there's a little shit country here. I might actually try and vassalize them at one point. I mean, if I am gonna do this, then might as well establish some serious power here. And I know I have vast amounts of money. Truly vast. In fact, unique buildings. So how about... no? Oh, hello. Farm estates, yes. I'm just gonna build a bunch of farm estates everywhere. And I'm out of admin points, but it's the thought that counts, right? Okay. I actually want to watch this battle once it happens. So... running from me, are you? He's afraid. Suck it, bitch. Suck it. Suck it. Suck it. And where are we running to? Lima. Which is... drumroll please, here. And we can catch him and smash him, which will leave him without forces around here, which is really fun. Send you there. What are you patrolling here? The Chesapeake Bay? Oh, that is absolutely not necessary, I believe. You need to be either in Lubeck or the Baltic, actually. Sure as hell not here. Not much point, you see. Actually gonna just bring you to Sealand for now. Damn it. If France and Great Britain are not competing for that, then I don't really need this. And I'm actually gonna try and sweep through some of this crap as well. Mecklenburg is looking good. Oh, now that's a problem, actually. That's a slight problem. That is a not so good situation. Well then. Looks like Venice is gonna get fucked by the French armies. Oh look, and Madeira has decided to rebel. Wonderful. Not much I can do about that right now, in fact. Which is sucky, but also... well, a fact, since there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, so where are we winning? Where are we losing? Losing points from battles. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. And who is in this exactly? Hungary, Muscovy, Poland. Poland as well, wonderful. Well, that's not good. Yeah, there's a lot of enemy troops around here, isn't there? Bad, bad, bad. Really bad. Hopefully we will win here. We should, considering that these are triple-decker heavy ships. It should be, you know, a no-brainer, but can never entirely know. Retreating to Kurland. Kurland is not part of this, though. So that's okay. Ah, French forces, French forces, French forces. Is there anything I can do there? No. Betting Venice hates me a bit now, huh? Yes, no, they actually like me a fair bit. Might be difficult to extract concessions if Venice gets screwed, though. So that's something I need to be careful of. Alrighty. I think aiming for a white piece might be the best overall, you know, approach. And just kill this. You just go and repair there, that should be fine. And yeah, they do have a lot of troops compared to me. Like 2-to-1 odds. Except in artillery where we're actually slightly ahead. Positioning wise, we're pretty damn good. We can just take a bunch of their colonies without any real consequences, of course, but as always, France makes things interesting. Oh, the douchebag ascendancy. Some members have left it or been destroyed, others have joined, and so it continues. And we're actually getting negatives from battles. And have to try and bite off some new armies. And a few more there. Shit. Well now. Well, move down here, we'll pick up this army and we'll try and smash some things up. Okay, Venice is gathering a force there, that's fine. Might want to send those 20,000 troops to actually support them when opportunity allows. Still behind on military tech though, France. Which is interesting, I suppose. You are just a random merchantman, right? Right. Stop relation improvement. We'll want to start. Wait, battle? Where the fuck do we have battle? Oh, here, right, we caught them. Hey, bitch! Say hi! Hi! Oh, are you kidding me? Rio de Plata. Which is where? Exactly. Oh, that is Castiles too. Huh. Fun times. Rio de Plata, right here. I don't want to race all the way down there. Yeah. And even more bullshit. Wonderful. Exactly what I want. Still like... yeah, getting them to release some of their vassals on the mainland is probably the best way to actually weaken them. And yeah, that's probably the best way. So for you, it would be nice if you actually won that siege, like, quickly. Novgorod has fallen. Well, that's not good. And let's go and say hi to these people, once again. Because apparently someone thinks they can blockade me without any consequences in my... Oh, shit. Sure, I'll help. You did help me, and the only reason you'll need my help so badly is because... God damn it. Okay. Now, I think we want to start... actually thinking about... yeah. They're not gonna peace out anytime soon, so we are in this for the long haul. Well, that is deeply unfortunate. They want their naval base back so that they can compete for the Chesapeake Bay trade. Which is exactly what I want to avoid, in fact. I didn't fight to take it away from them, just for them to take it back now. Well, I'd rather avoid that happening anyway. And let's go and kill the Hanseatic Navy. Again. Yep. Not gonna last very well. Go and die in a fire. Didn't kill particularly many. Where are you retreating to? Kurland again. Yeah, I can actually repair in coastal water, so I'll just sit there and screw 'em. Okay, so what is going on there? Moving there. Yeah, that's looking pretty sucky. If I could defeat the French armies, that would be very nice, but Oh well, I'm gonna split it here and we'll see what we're gonna do next in, well, the next episode.